Welcome to Terapeak's Expand Your Product Sales to More eBay Sites training video. Let's begin. The key differentiating factor between eBay and other marketplaces is that eBay is a global platform. eBay has over 37 independent websites transacting over 80 billion US dollars per year. As you can see on this chart, well over 65% of transactions occur internationally versus 35% in the US website. Let's look at the next slide. Power sellers around the world are leveraging this opportunity to sell to a global audience. International transaction volumes are growing at a blazing pace and have grown relatively larger than that of the eBay.com site. Looking at this chart, you can see the estimated transaction volumes on eBay's top websites and prioritize your sales strategies accordingly. Sellers in Asia are currently selling on average to 2 or more eBay websites. These sites are the major English denominated ones, such as ebay.com, ebay.co.uk, and ebay.com.au. Referencing the charts above, sellers are foregoing over 35% of the transaction volumes that are occurring in other eBay sites. However, for those sellers who are more adventurous, they have been pleasantly surprised by dramatically higher sales volume and higher average selling prices due to relatively limited competition. The benefits from multi-site listings are obvious. More buyers means more volume. Let's take a look at a real example. This seller started selling digital satellite receivers back in 2008. Much like other sellers, he drafted his description and took a photo of his product and began selling on the largest eBay site, ebay.com. You can see that he sold 1 unit per day back then. However, before long, he then started getting inquiries and even buyers going to the eBay US site to purchase his satellites. This seller then stumbled onto a great idea. Since he already wrote his descriptions in English, it wouldn't take much time to launch similar listings into the UK site and other English sites. The seller felt that this was better than passively waiting for buyers to come to the US site to find his listings. So then he went ahead and first listed the UK and then listed to all 4 sites, English-speaking sites, US, UK, CA, and AU. The strategy worked well. The seller quickly tripled his volume to 3 units per day. Pretty soon, he realized that there was a huge market out there and told his sister, who speaks German, to translate the item descriptions for him. And he started listing on eBay Germany, DE. Sold 3.5 units per day after that. And therefore, he did the replications that were necessary to sell on Italy, France, and Spain. Before he knew it, he was pushing about 5 units per day versus original 1 unit sales per day by listing only on the US site. This is a spectacular story, and it would work out great for many products on the eBay platform. If you want to sell to multiple eBay sites, Terapeak can make your life dramatically easier by showing you which eBay sites provide attractive opportunities. Let's see how this works. Let's say we're going to sell a Nintendo Wii, a popular video games console. Let's start by entering in the keyword Wii and click search. If you look at the search results, you'll see our average selling price is $20, much lower than the actual cost of a Nintendo Wii console. And even when we scroll to the bottom to the sample search results, you'll see a whole bunch of games and accessories related to the Wii. We could easily achieve a more accurate search by using the price range search filter. So let's go ahead and enter in $150 and to $1,000 as the end price search filter, and then click search. By doing this, we've achieved a more accurate search result. You can see an average price of $217, and then when you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the actual WEEs. You can then click on the international option on the left panel. Terapeak will then generate an international report. Looking at the general stats widget on the top left, we can learn a lot about the marketplace. Firstly, Terapeak will aggregate sales statistics across 7 eBay sites. As a matter of fact, they are the 7 largest eBay sites or contributors to transactions on the eBay platform. We can guesstimate that a total of 5,000 listings have transacted over the 7 eBay sites. Interestingly, Germany, or eBay DE, contributes about 40% of the sales volume. Next, you'll also note that ebay.com.au, or eBay Australia, garners the highest average selling price at $252, and also the highest sell-through rate percentage at approximately 82%. Most importantly, if we wanted to start listing internationally, we could probably address 95% or more of the global demand for the Nintendo Wii console if we simply listed the ebay.com, .uk, .de, .fr, and .au. If we analyze further, you can learn what type of sales volume to expect should you sell to additional marketplaces. Based on countless case studies, we understand that it is reasonable to extrapolate your sales performance based upon relative market transaction size. For example, let's say that you were selling on ebay.com, and let's assume you are transacting roughly 100 units per month. You can then reflect towards the Terapeak General Stats widget that the .com market is about 1,200, transacts approximately 1,200 listings per month. And based upon this relative performance, you can begin to extrapolate. For example, if we wanted to expand to ebay.co.uk, you can see that generally .uk transacts about the same volume as .com per month. So again, you can expect to double up your 100 units per month up to 200 units per month. And then similarly, if we wanted to expand to DE, DE transacts about 2,300 listings, or double the United States volume. You can expect to triple up your volume should you expand to this region. Terapeak also helps you to predict the cost structure and demand when selling to additional marketplaces as well. For example, if we wanted to sell to the .com site, we can expect our listings to convert or sell through at an average rate of 51%. The market transacts about 1,200 listings per month and at an average price of $217. And then if we want to compare that to the Australian market, we'd notice right away that the Australian market is dramatically underserviced. There's a lot of demand but too little supply. So therefore, you'll see that listings sell through at an average rate of 81%, with a 453 successful listings selling per month and an average price of $252. So if we put these markets together to analyze, we can draw an example. For example, if we wanted to list 10 listings in exactly the same way to both markets, in Australia we can expect to convert 8 out of 10 listings at $252. In the US we can expect to convert 5 out of 10 listings at $217. So what does this lesson teach us? First of all, we can sell more by selling into the AU market. We can convert or sell through a higher percentage of our listings, which saves us more on eBay fees. And then lastly, we can garner 30 more US dollars per sold item selling in Australia versus the US. With all the previous insights, you can easily decide which marketplaces are worth selling to. Lastly, Terapeak also has an additional popular feature, the seller country filter. Let's scroll down. This seller country filter can help you filter out for competition from your respective country. For example, in the seller country field, we can click China and then followed by clicking search. Here you can see how active your country mates are for selling the Nintendo Wii console. Looking at the general stats widget, you can see that China sellers predominantly contribute to a relatively small amount of Wii console sales. Again, you'll see probably around 50 successful listings compared to the entire market of approximately 5,000 successful listings per month. Furthermore, through this information, you can also realize that most of your China competition are selling in the US market, eBay.com, 25 out of the 50 listings. This may be powerful information that influences your selling decision. Once you have decided which markets you would like to sell to, you can simply click on any of the eBay sites in the general stats widget to produce a product report for the Nintendo Wii for your selected eBay site. For example, if we want to learn how to sell our Nintendo Wii to the ebay.co.uk market, we would click on this hyperlink. Terapeak will then generate a product report where we can learn how to optimize our listing strategies to enter the new market. Previously, we used keywords, which are generally brand names. Thus, they are usable across multiple languages. For more generic words, the keywords may be different across languages. For example, the word pants may be pantalon in French or hose in German. We advise you to conduct quick translations via the Google Translation Engine and then customize the term as you review each website. Let's take a look at how to best perform this search.